Welcome to Calling All Geeks, and thanks for answering the call.
Bring,
I'm
bring.
Flint, and with me always is Chris.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to act like the phone.
It's okay. Hey,
Click.
do what you got to do.
Click, hello? Is this Finn?
This is
Oh,
me.
holy shit, man. It's nice to hear your voice again.
All right, well, it's good hearing from you.
Oh, man. It's been 20 years since the last time we recorded.
Well, it's been a year. It was last year.
Oh, yeah, it was. And there was snow?
There was snow since then.
And then it was springtime again?
That's right.
We've had every
That's what it is
biome.
when we're here.
Yeah, we've had every biome of fucking seasons here in Oklahoma. It's nice now, but tomorrow's gonna be an ice storm.
Could be 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, no
You never know.
Yeah, man. Happy New
But
Year.
it is a new year.
It is.
It's 2019, and I'm pretty excited.
Oh.
Because a month ago, I used to have to tell people, I got to wait till next year to see Avengers Endgame. Now I get to say, it's this year.
Oh, yeah, it is this year. There's a lot of stuff
It is
out
this year. It's just a few months away. Today, I thought, let's talk about some Avengers Endgame theories.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Now, when the trailer dropped, we talked about our theories.
Yes.
They're probably all wrong.
Yes.
But the internet is full of theories from a whole bunch of different people. So I pulled some of those today. I'm going to read them to you.
Okay.
And let's just
grade them from 1 to 10. Least
We can
likely to
grade them.
most likely.
There you go.
I like
Sounds
it.
great to me.
Okay.
All right. So this first one, I'm just going to let you know right off now. I'm going to butcher these names. This is an easy one, but I'm going to butcher them going forward, and I apologize. But this is from Reddit user Joe the Ham Face.
Infamous.
You think he has a ham face?
No.
I don't know.
Depends on what that actually looks like.
So here's his theory. He says, much of the speculation of the post-decimation universe, also known as the post-snap universe, has been about the fates of those who were dusted. What if the dusting didn't kill them? Is it possible? Common critique of Thanos and his plan is that the death was not necessary to accomplish his goal with the power of the Infinity Gauntlet. I think it's possible that rather than killing half the population of the universe, the Infinity Gauntlet instead split the reality into two separate realities. The two parallel realities could be joined by a sort of bridge in a quantum realm. And he goes on to say that Scott could be the one, Ant-Man could be the one to communicate between the two dimensions.
I see where he's getting that from. It took me a little bit to kind of even understand.
Yeah, I actually wanted to start off with this one because this, I think, has some good potential that I don't think they're going to do, but it could make for a good way of transitioning from new heroes to old.
Yeah.
So basically what he's saying is that they just split into two parallel universes. So half the population is in this new universe and the other is stayed in the old universe. Now, interesting enough, a lot of the new heroes decimated.
Yes.
A lot of the people that have movies, sequel movies coming, decimated. They would have moved to this new parallel universe that he's talking about. Now, this could be a good way to, one, not have to kill the old heroes, right? We don't have to kill them off. We don't have to be wondering, well, where did they go? Why don't we ever see them again? If we're in this new parallel universe, following now these new heroes, Black Panther, Spider-Man, who else, Guardians, and who else is to come going forward. Could also give us a good way to launch into a good old Secret War story.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Which, looking at Captain Marvel, it looks like that's where they're going. That's the next big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think it is?
Well, so I don't think it's likely at all. I see where he's getting the connection from, but up until you said the quantum realm and Ant-Man, I didn't even see why that even mattered. Like, I think if that was the case, then why did he just actually, like, before he did the snap, he was just going planet to planet and killing half the population. So he was actually just killing them. So it's more likely that he just killed them.
Oh, you're saying it wasn't his plan, Thanos' plan.
Oh, you're saying? What do you mean?
That you're saying this wasn't Thanos' plan to split the universes, that he was just killing.
I think he's just killing. Yeah. So I don't think it's likely at all because it's outside of his it's outside of his character.
But what if he doesn't have as much control as we believe over the Infinity Stones?
I mean, he did turn Drax into a pair of noodles on command. So I mean, he was able to.
What I'm getting at is maybe he has the idea that he wants to eliminate these people, but when he actually makes it happen with the Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones, it's the Infinity Stones that maybe decides how that happens. It's not specifically him.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I can see that there's potential. I just don't think it's likely. I think it's a good theory. Don't think it's going to happen.
I agree. Because usually when I see something really good or I think it's something really good, it's never...
Well, yeah, because it's usually better than what it actually is.
Well, of course, because it was my idea. Or it was your idea. You're always going to think it's better.
Yeah, they're just going to do something safe like time travel. Because that's the problem with Marvel, is they always time travel. There's so many books where they just go to time travel to try and fix a problem. Like, you thought Flashpoint was bad. Like, DC did it once, and they're still recovering from it. Marvel just does it all the time.
Yes, but you have to keep in mind that this is like one of very, very few theories that don't use time travel in their theory. Almost everybody is going to the time travel thing.
Yeah, because it's obvious. And
well, it seems obvious.
I give him, okay, here's my official grade. I will give that guy 5 points. I give him lower, but the fact that it's creative and makes sense a little bit, I give him extra points. But it's still not likely. So
it's not likely.
That is my grade. He gets 5 points.
Well, I'm going to give him 7. Just because I want to see that something like that happen.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, that would be cool.
Because I don't want to see the old heroes killed. I don't want to be wondering, how come we don't see Hulk anymore? Why don't we see Thor? Or, well, those two might be explainable. But Tony Stark, why are we seeing him? We know he's there. We know he's around,
Yeah.
So, but we talked about that. We think they might kill him off. We don't know.
I think they're definitely probably going to kill Tony, but I think they're going to keep, like, Hulk and Thor.
Agreed. All right. Well, let's move on to the next theory.
Okay.
Let's see. Who we got is X High. I'm going to say it's X High. EXXHI. X High.
Okay.
Here's his theory. What if the Avengers have already won? As many of you know, Tony Stark developed the BARF equipment that can alter someone's perception and even change the way they see reality. So he says his theory is that Tony Stark's punch to Thanos wasn't just to draw blood. However, it was the way to get the BARF into Thanos and make him believe he had succeeded in his plan. Doctor Strange put a failsafe in the time stone that destroyed the gauntlet after used, and Thanos simply teleports away thinking he had completed his goal. What do you think of that one?
That's a good theory.
You like that theory?
Yeah. That one's really
You know why I like this theory? Again, it doesn't use time travel.
And it makes sense.
And to me, the time travel thing's it's so lazy. It's just so lazy. Lazy writing. Because, they use the many world theories, and they just go and just change everything. They don't worry about paradox. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's lazy writing.
Well,
I don't like it.
The thing that's kind of, based on the trailer, so pretty much all we'd be watching is a movie that doesn't matter. So,
that never happened.
Yeah, so because of that, I give it an unlikely. But I will give it the same score I gave the other one, where it's super creative and makes sense within what they. I'll give them 6 points because it's super creative. I would like to see something outside of time travel when it comes to fixing all this stuff. But
well, the barf is creative, but again, then what are you going to do? I mean, you just have a 5-minute movie and then you're done.
That or a 2-hour movie of wasting people's time.
Exactly. I mean, if it didn't really happen, it's just what, trying to find him to stop him. Stop him from what? He believes he already did what he did. He's gone.
I guess he would still have the other Infinity Gems.
Well, yeah. I guess that's true. You need to get those from him, but maybe they're safer with him if he believes he's already done what he had to do. Right?
Maybe, yeah. I guess so.
He's just going to retire now and watch the sunset. All right, so you give it a 5.
I give it a 6. I think it's better than the last theory.
You're going to give it a 6?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to give it a 5.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, let's see. Thought I had more of these, but maybe we're going through these too fast.
That was only the second one.
I know. Let's see. This one, this is not, is this the, well, I'm going to read it and we'll see. So this one is from T. Sang Michael.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's supposed to be T. Sang or if that's something else.
Well, it sounds cool, so let's roll with it.
We'll go with it. Okay. Instead of all or one of the Avengers beating Thanos by brute force, time travel, or getting their own Infinity Gauntlet, I predict Avengers Endgame would end with Thanos choosing to reverse the snap. During the whole movie, the Avengers are going to try to do their thing to beat Thanos or reverse the snap. It's going to fail. It'll ultimately be one of the core Avengers convincing Thanos he was wrong, or maybe Thanos talking to Gamora or the dead, ultimately choosing to reverse the snap or some solution.
Seems A, anticlimactic, B, the gauntlet's destroyed.
Well, the gauntlet itself.
Yes, and they can't make another one.
We know the stones work.
Well, of course.
Because he teleported out.
Yeah.
They can make another gauntlet.
How?
From the same people who made it.
You mean the people who he killed everybody?
He didn't kill everybody. He made, what was that in...
They made Stormbringer, but there was only one dwarf left, and the sun was pretty much gone. There was nothing left. There's not enough materials there for them to make another gauntlet.
There's a way they could do it. This is an Avengers movie about a comic. Don't tell me there's not a way they can't make another gauntlet.
I mean, sure,
I guess. Gauntlet.
Well,
who knows if another gauntlet doesn't exist somewhere?
I mean, there's that fake one in Thanos' vault, or Odin's vault.
Was a fake one in a vault that no longer exists anymore.
Yep, you're right. That is true. That vault is dead.
But it may not be fake. And who knows, Loki might have stole it too. He's got sticky fingers. Took the Tesseract.
I just hope he's still alive, because he's such a good character.
I hope so too, but we won't know. So what do you think? You don't think Thanos?
Nah. That would be even a worse movie than the last movie that we just thought came up with the theory. It's they get their ass kicked a lot. All the stuff they did, none of it works. And like, please, Mr. Thanos, can you just reconsider? And he's like, you've convinced me. And that's it. Like, and then they're gonna be like, oh, what a good guy. No, man, everyone's gonna go after him. Yeah.
But if you humanize him, then he's really not a villain.
Well, he's pretty humanized now.
I mean, if you humanize him too much, he's not going to be a villain. We've talked about this before, right?
Oh yeah,
He's just going to be somebody who
you can sympathize with,
thinks different than you, and does something that was bad.
Well, the thing is,
doesn't necessarily make him a villain.
The thing that makes villains good villains is either you make them sympathetic or they argue their case very well.
Or they argue their case very well. Why?
Yeah, because then it convinces you.
Pretty well his case.
Huh?
Well, I don't know that. I'd say he argued his case.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing this to prolong life because if I don't do this, everyone's gonna die. But then it just brings the question, like, you could just,
double the resources.
Yeah, but then that breeds laziness, and there's other problems that go with it. There's no easy solution. So
there is no easy solution.
So he just did the one that's like, this will make society better.
Or you could just let nature run its course.
I guess, but...
Like it's done forever?
Well, certain places would probably go out. No, I wouldn't think it'd be out forever. But
I mean, nature runs its course. Eventually, it's going to fix the problem. I mean, that's what it does. It balances itself, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
If we overpopulate and people have to die,
well, I don't think there is going to be overpopulation.
Do what?
Nothing. That's a conversation for a different day.
That's a conversation for a different day. The next theory, and this theory, I don't even know who proposed this theory. But I'm just going to say, it's not my theory. It's not your theory.
Nope, it's not.
It's a theory that's out there. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So there's this theory that was Tony Stark and Captain America will travel back in time to retrieve the Soul Stone. And Captain America will sacrifice himself so Tony can get the Soul Stone.
Okay.
That's the theory.
And that's it?
And I have to say, I have to call bullshit on it.
Well, couldn't Thanos just, walk up to Tony Stark and take the Soul Stone?
Say that again?
Couldn't then Thanos just go up to Tony Stark and take the Soul Stone?
Well, I guess he could, but that's not the problem I have with it. The problem is, to get the Soul Stone, you have to sacrifice something you love. Something you care for.
Well, if he physically has it. That's how you obtain it when it's in that weird dimension. But once Tony Stark has it...
But no, that's what the theory was referring to. They would go back to that dimension and get it before he arrived.
Yeah, I know, but then he has it in the regular dimension. And so Thanos can just go up to him and take it.
But how would he get it? There's no love between Tony and Captain America. Neither one are going to be able to sacrifice each other to get that.
Well, no, I think that's the only way you get the Soul Stone from that dimension.
Exactly.
Yeah, but where's Tony Stark going to take that dimension? Like, he's got to take it somewhere, right? Or is he going to leave it there for Thanos to find?
Okay, how does he get it is what I'm saying.
Who? Well,
if he goes to that dimension and that Soul Stone's sitting there and Red Skull's guarding it, how does Tony get it?
Well,
what does he sacrifice?
Well, what you're suggesting is Captain America will sacrifice himself and it'll do this weird thing or whatever. However he gets it, Tony Stark gets it. But then once he has it and he leaves the dimension, Thanos could just go and get the Soul Stone from him.
Right, but I'm saying he can't get it.
Oh,
There's no love between Tony and Captain America.
That's not true.
There is no love between those two characters in those movies.
Yeah, no, that's not true. We don't know that they hate each other. I doubt that they hate each other.
The whole Civil War thing, they're on opposing sides, they have different opinions. Tony has no love for anyone. Maybe Pepper. Maybe Happy.
Well, then why at the end of Civil War? Why at the end of Civil War did Tony not give a shit about them breaking out of prison? Because what's his face was saying, "Hey, what's going on here, Tony? You need to get over here and help us with this." And he's like, "Oh, I can't help you right now." Like, if he hated them, wouldn't he have stopped him?
Well, that doesn't mean he'll stop them. I'm just saying he doesn't have enough love.
That's debatable.
As a sacrifice to give for this Soul Stone. And how would Captain America kill himself?
Jump off.
He ain't gonna jump over that edge like Gamora and die. He's Captain America.
Yeah, he would.
You think he'd die from that fall?
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yes.
You're insane. There's no way.
That fall just get up. No, that fall is quite big.
It's a big fall.
Yeah.
But you've seen him take big falls and land to the ground and roll and keep on going. And even in the movies.
Not in something that long.
Maybe not that big, but I can pretty much guess from what I've seen in the movies, he's going to make that fall.
Okay.
He might limp off.
Well, I think the
He ain't
theory
dead.
I think the theory is bad anyway. So if there's any
I
doubt
do
that
agree.
there's no way they can even get the stone, then it gets a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
I have to give it a 0.
Damn, he
But
came up
what?
with the theory, so it's better than me.
Well, we came up with theories. But look, so let's say that he does sacrifice himself and Tony gets the stone.
Yeah.
Then what?
Thanos comes and takes the stone from Tony.
Just like he took it from everybody else.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. I don't think it's good.
Unless they hide the stone.
Oh,
But then it's just a matter of time
yeah.
before it's going to be uncovered.
And Thanos has been around for a long time, so.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it?
You know what? You're right. I'll give it a 1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
I'll give it a 1 for effort.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for us.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Nope, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening, guys. If you like this, be sure to smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.